Today, we're going to introduce my sidekick. Sidekick, hello. Today, what we're going to talk about, sidekick?
We're gonna talk about hiring process.
So we are employers. We run a successful e-commerce company that sells globally. And recently, our Korean employee had told us she is quitting at the beginning of next month. For what, we don't know. She wanted vacation, she said. Okay, fine. I can respect that. Maybe the job too stressful for her. So we have been looking to hire someone for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks, okay. So tell us about your latest episode of interview.
Okay, so...
Wait. This is experience from employers, a perspective from employer side. How we feel about employees, how they approach job finding and hiring process.
Yeah.
Go ahead, employer.
Well, first of all, it's really hard to get employees who speak different languages.
Wait.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, should I start again?
Especially now.
Especially now that Malaysia locked everybody out and do not let any talent to come in.
No talent whatsoever.
So whatever we have here is the residual from companies.
Residual or residue?
Residual.
Oh, residue. Okay.
Yeah. From whatever we can dig up from. So
what you're saying is we have been left with the undesirables.
exactly.
Okay. Wow. Good.
So what happened was that I started posting in all the Facebook groups looking for people who can speak Korean. It doesn't even have to be native. It's just you just need to speak Korean. I went into a group and I posted my job there. Then I saw this lady who was a Korean native looking for a job a year ago. And I thought, okay, maybe let me try my luck. So I messaged her.
So this is sign of desperation when you start to email people who's been looking for jobs a year ago.
Yes, it was.
Sign of desperation.
It was. So I messaged her. And then, to my surprise, she's like, yes, I'm still looking for a job.
A year from a year ago.
Yeah.
She's very successful.
Yes. So we're like, okay. So I was like, okay, I have this sales and customer service position opening. She's like, oh, I want to do sales. I'm like, great, I want you to do sales. Then
So like match made in heaven.
exactly. So then she asked me how much was the salary, and I said that okay, the range is between 5,000 to 10,000.
Okay, so let's give you a reference. What does 5,000 Malaysian currency equal or 10,000 equal? What is your buying power, madam?
Well, it's
How much does a car cost in Malaysia?
a car. Let's say if you go for a new car, Malaysian made, that is fuel safe, you will be paying about 40,000.
Okay, the Malaysian made but Japanese brand, rebranded.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
about 40,000.
What about a house in Malaysia?
A house,
Apartment. Let's not say it's a house, just apartment. This is Asia after all.
apartment, I guess you can get as low as 200,000.
Okay, who the hell wants 200,000
No,
apartment?
there is. There's one in Cheras that I saw, 250,000.
What about normal range, median apartment?
Well, I would
In the
say
city area.
starting from 500,000.
Okay, 500,000 for apartment,
40,000
for a car, 10 ringgit for a meal. So you basically 5,000 ringgit is like 5,000 USD if you live in the USA. Your living quality is about the same. 10,000, same thing, 10,000 USD a year. Okay, please continue.
So she's like, okay, is 10,000 the maximum she can earn? That was the next question she had for me. I was like, of course not. You can go way beyond that if you bring in the sales because it's a commission-based job. She's like, wow, that's good. And I even added as like, our current employee is earning about 13,000 ringgit a month. She's like, whoa.
I think
I like
after we
it.
post this, a lot of people are going to be asking me, hey, what company are you? Can I work for your company? This is a great
I
company
hope
promotional
so.
video.
Please come
We're
to me.
hiring all different language talents, okay? Not just Korean.
Yeah. So, and then she was like, wow, that's really cool. I'm like, yes. Later on, 2 seconds later, she's like, but wait, the base is too low, 5,000. I cannot accept it. Then I'm like, okay, why? I say right now I'm getting paid 10,000 ringgit as a content reviewer.
Content reviewer getting paid 10,000 ringgit. Do you believe that, madam?
No.
Do you know what content reviewer do? They basically look at Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok videos and make sure the content is appropriate for the platform. So this is someone who can stay at home and just look at videos all day long. If she's making, can you imagine someone in the United States making $10,000 a month just reviewing content? Not possible. Well, in the US, they don't do this. They outsource to less fortunate countries, or cheaper countries they call it, such as Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand, They hire the workforce here to do content review for much cheaper. But still, 10,000 ringgit is not possible because we have employees whose girlfriend and boyfriend do content review, and they're making what, 2,500, 3,000 ringgit a month. About. Yeah, and they do it for Facebook, right? Facebook and YouTube. Okay, anyway, let's continue. So that's a bit unbelievable for someone to make 10,000 ringgit, that she claims.
So I told her, that it's a sales job, you will still get your commission. And she's like, yeah, but I know my ability. I'm like, okay, if you know your ability and you think you're good, then it shouldn't be a problem for you to work and get your commission. And then she ghosted me after. The end.
What can we learn from this? Is that people, if you're in Asia, we expect some humility from you. We expect some humility. Don't learn that, sell yourself, fake it till you make American bullshit. It doesn't work here. Because we're a lot more, at least in Asia, we have a different way of operating. We like employees who are humble. We like employees who's hardworking. We like employees who's willing to learn. The thing she did wrong was that she oversold herself. Someone like this, a sales job like this, usually in Malaysia starts at 3,000 to 3,500. Now, if you have some language skills, that's hard to get. Okay, you can bump it up to 4,500, even 5,000. But she's asking 10,000. Her only justification for that is that I'm capable. That sounds like a promise to any employer. Prove that you're capable, right? You can't just say anyone can say, I can say I'm capable. What does that mean? Nothing to an employee. Come here, show us you're capable, because we already structured the compensation in a way where if you are capable, you actually get paid more than you planned. She wanted to make more than 10,000 ringgit a month. No problem. Our compensation is structured in a way where she can easily make 10,000 if she's capable. But she's not willing to do that. She's trying to bullshit her way into a job. And we're not stupid. Don't ever think an employer is stupid. So the good jobs out there, the really good job out there, you can never bullshit your way into. You have to work your way and prove your way into. Whether that's in an investment bank, in consulting, in a startup, or in any type of business, in the military even. You cannot bullshit your way in there. You cannot just say something and think that people will jump on your BS. Nobody's stupid, especially not someone who run, a company. So please, employees, take this video as a hint, humility. Ask for a reasonable salary. You don't need to undersell yourself. Ask for a reasonable salary, then go in the job and prove yourself. And if the compensation structure makes sense, then you have nothing to worry about. And if the compensation structure doesn't make sense, then don't take the offer, or if you're desperate, you have to take the offer, then start looking for your next step. Because there's always every company is looking for talent, every company is looking for productive employees, but they're very hard to find. So if you are that employee, don't worry, somebody will pay your worth. Somebody will pay your worth. You can never worry about that. Did you enjoy that video? If so, smash that subscribe button so that YouTube can inform you when I have a new video out. Bye bye.